G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Factorio. This is our IceWorld series. Now, last episode we started with nuclear fuel production and refining, and we got the Kovarex process going. This episode we're going to revisit that and see how it's coming along. It has been a little bit of time to get going, and you can see here some of the uranium-235 is actually showing here. So we'll talk about that in just a sec. Similarly, this episode we're going to talk about the rest of the base and having a look at ratios and what we can do to improve throughput throughout the factory so that we can get this yellow science doing a little bit better than it currently is, like these little blotches. Yeah, that's not very good with the yellow science. So guys, jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you back here at the uranium enrichment plant in just a sec. Rightio, so we have, for the uranium-235, what I've done is just removed this here. We had a blue inserter going into this particular centrifuge, and you've got to be careful you don't reselect the recipe because that will get rid of your 28 that's in there. So the thing is, it should fire up when it's got 40, I think 40 units, and it'll give you 41. I don't want to check the recipe at the moment because we could be in trouble if we do that, but what we're going to do is put this back on. Now, I made some changes in between the episode as well, but I believe at the moment we've got 40 units. We have 28 in there, and I think we've got 12 sitting here on the belts that is going around this sort of selection. So just a reminder, the nuclear fuel comes down here and gets enriched into the centrifuge. It gets split out into the 235, 238s, and we want the 235s, but these dark ones are all the 238s. Then at the first available opportunity, as it comes around, it goes off here and comes onto its next orientation. The 235, the valuable, will come in here and then go up to this side of the belt, and that's where it will go, sitting on the outside of the enrichment belts. The other ones will go into here, and then if there's room, they'll be put back into the enrichment belt, but we've already got a full cycle of them going on there. And the rest of them will start to box up and just sort of box up just so we can get this. But what we're going to be doing is this very slow process of getting 235s out of this original fuel process, because it's less than 10% would be 235s, and the rest of them, I think it's 0.7% would be 235s, and that's on average. So you can even have bad runs within that. But so this would take for ages to get us that, and certainly to get us enough to be able to then go into nuclear the fuel process creating. But now that we've got this, we've now got 40 of these guys in. And then if we have a look here, it's on the outside, the 235s will go on and around. One centrifuge is in place. I did make the other centrifuge up as well. And what's going to happen is they'll come into here, and any ones that I've got this filter here, so any 238s will go in here and stick on the inside of the belt, and that's a continuing process. And if they're consumed at all, they'll be topped up from this process here, which is a cycle. And then if the valuables come here with this filter, the 235s will be picked up, put into the box. This box will eventually be where I get it for fuel, and we might have a splitter here so that one goes back into the system, one goes out for fuel, but that's once we've got enough. So and this puts it back onto the outside, and so at the moment they're just going around because they're not doing anything. So I'm going to fire up the process, and there it is, and now we'll start to see these guys be picked up, and every one of them will go through, and we'll start to see whether or not this Kovarex enrichment plant fires up. So we're getting there. Well, let's see how many he's got so far. 33. This would be 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, picked them both up. 39, 40 is fired up, the rest of it's sitting on the outside. So I'm going to use one of these Kovarex enrichment plants at the moment. I think it's 60 seconds. Now what will happen here is I've got filter inserters. One of them will take out these other ones and will go onto the inside of the belt and go back into that. Now the problem is this may get backlogged a little bit. That might be the problem here. If this gets backlogged, we may not have any output going on. So we could have a slight issue here with that, but we'll have to see about this. This is where this could be a bit of an issue, because if we clear some of these out, that might work. You'll then get the 235 extras and they'll go on the outside, but I'm hoping it puts out all of the 40 of those guys and then they get back into it. This is going to be where the problem is going to be. If we have a problem, it's going to be here. So I've got to see whether or not I have a process for this, because it does need to be able to put out these as well. So if we have a look there, 81%, let's see what it does. It should give us 40 and 5. So we've got to get 5 onto this. But I might be able to just clear a bit of the belt and that will help with a 5. But I would have to be here every time it goes through it. So there you go. So it's going to put the 40 of the lovelies out, and it should put out... Ah, no, it should take 5 and put them back into and make 2. So we'll hope that everything goes back in there. It's picking 2 up at a time here, and I'm hoping it all goes back in. And what will happen is every 60 seconds, this will just increase. So we're going to have a look at that and come back to it. But at the moment, I think this is going to be the problem, is this little guy here. And we'll have to see about it. Now, I could, for the moment, I could see if it's 2. And here's an extra 1. There's the extra 1 there, by the way. That's the extra 1 that we just got. So let's see about that. It puts it here. It puts it back on. This thing's still firing up. It puts it in. And it's got 2 now for the next go. So now it'll do that. Now this is going to be the problem. Let's see what it does with these guys here. I have put down a radar because we will want to see exactly what's happening. Oh, I did put up a radar. And I just took it away. Okay, so let's put that radar back and just see. So that way, if we're away from here, we can see what's happening. And this is about to get, we're at 86% and it's about to get through. So let's see them go out again, and then we'll start to walk up and talk about the next bit of the episode, which is going to be about some upgrades into the system. And not the system, the actual bus. Yep, there you go, you got 3 there, so that's quite nice. And then we've got this stopping over here, but I don't know if that's going to be a bit of an issue, but we'll see. What we could do is we could see if we could do this and this and put a box here. Put one of, we may as well make a bigger box while we're here. Let's do one of the better boxes. Yeah, and we put that there. And then everything in the box that gets put in eventually gets put out, and then that. So if we put a blue inserter here, and that fits into the kind of blueprint, and then this guy would be there, and then that will get into there. So at the moment, it's going to be going into the box. And that'll help us somewhat, but it is moving a lot of the traffic up and into this box, and that'll just fill up. So, but you can see here they're flooding out again, these guys. So we might, it might work. It might work. I probably need some way of slowing this down. I need to think about this because I want to try and get this. I'm trying to get this so I can do a mirrored side over the other side and put the second one in. But that's firing up, and now we've got a few extras. So it looks like we've got 2 extras now for these guys. It is just the one type in there. Okay, so we'll have to play around with this, but we'll see about this. We could put the second one in, couldn't we? Yeah, I think we could. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put the second one in here. But then we're going to have the same issue as what we've got up there, aren't we? We are going to have the same issue. No, I'm not going to put the second one in just yet. I'm going to leave it there and just see about it. Okay, let's go up here and talk about upgrades. So I want to start using the upgrade planner, and let me just get rid of that. I was doing a bit of testing in between the episodes and having a look at upgrade planning and better throughput. Now you can see the yellow science is doing this, not very much, and we'll talk about why. And then it's the green chips that really are backlogging there. In between episodes, I also went and built the blue chip factory over here and just extended the belt along along a bit. But the blue chip factory was, we did start off very basic start to the module factory over here, and the blue chips were an essential part of that. So I've got this double belt of blue chips, and what I've done is I've just changed the layout of this here as well, and I've got slower yellow inserters, but this belt here is the main problem, and so this has got to do with throughput all the way through the factory. So we need to increase throughput, and we're going to be starting to do that this episode. So let's go and have a look at the smelting, and let's start at the top of the chain. I guess the raw ore collection is probably something that is, is where we can look at as well. But a lot of it's coming in from trains, and what we can do is we can get it red belted as early as possible. But we might sort of red belt it up to the train stations and then have a look. But rather than just doing the regular upgrade function, I want to have a look at some more specific upgrading, and we'll get into this now. So let's see what we want to do. Now, most of these, there's a lot of bots around here as well, but most of these are just sitting like this. I'm not worried about the furnaces at the moment, but I want all these belts to be yellow, to be red belts. So I'm going to set myself an upgrade function. I'm going to put an upgrade planner in here, and then I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to say, right, can I please get belts and inserters, no, hang on, not that one, belts, undergroundies, splitters, and then yellow inserters, yep, and then possibly, yeah, I'm also going to say, can I get these stone furnaces? And so then I'm going to have these into red belts, these into red undergroundies, these into red splitters, these into blues, and these guys into steel furnaces, which I've done some over here. And so then we're going to grab this and we're going to say, right, this is where we can do the upgrading. In fact, I should just be able to walk through. I'm trying to get over to here. And you can see where things are firing. And some of these guys, from early on, some of these guys go upwards and over to the green. So this one, and I believe this one over here. So this one is the ore plates, iron plates, and this will come over to the green chip factory. This is the split down to the green chip factory just here. And then this is the dedicated one here as well. So we basically need to just upgrade everything. So let's grab the upgrade and start putting them on. Now I want to just see here, so this is obviously red belts underneath already, and these are red, and these are obviously red as well. But I want to see how I can start to put a lot of this here. So let's see. So you can see what has been upgraded and what hasn't. So far it looks like just the coal, but we'll get the upgrade planner on there, and just if we zoom out, we can actually see what we can do. So I'm going to take it right up to here for now, and then we'll see about these guys as well. So let me grab everything from here and right the way down to there, and just say, right, can you please upgrade everything into red belts in this section? Okay, and that'll do that. So this will be, and also these guys will get upgraded as well. These guys are already there, but if you have a look over here, we've got some of these, and they'll be ready to upgrade as well. In fact, I think all these are already on steel furnaces, but yeah, that's quite good. Now it's a lot of, I've got a lot of robots though, but it is a lot of things to be upgrading. And over here you can see, we'll just do this section as well. Yep, get them into red belts. And then I actually want this stone section into red belts as well. And then I want all of the outputs as well into red belts. We don't need to worry about that with the with this. And this is all red already, but we'll do here because you got some yellow belts mixed in. Yeah. And then I'll just put that there just to show that we've got it looking good. Nice. Now if we come along here, what we'll do is we'll just grab this junction and do everything including up to the bus. And then I want to just get all of this as well. So there's lots of upgrades going on here, and this should increase throughput. Now I want to stay away from everything above here. This is all good. Yep, you get upgraded. That's good. And then I want the chip factory, yes, upgraded. And then I want to upgrade the bus. the bus line, the central bus line I want to upgrade as well. So let me just try and get everything going to here. So if you just look at everything in the middle and just look down from there to there, let's just try and see if we can get all of this. Yeah. So I'm trying to exclude these oil byproduct lines, the sulfuric, no, hang on, the yellow, whatever the yellow is, trying and then exclude the sciences as well. So basically to here. But there will be a little bit of over upgrading happening, and that's fine. And then we can look at doing other things after that. So there are lots of bots at the moment. I don't want to do the arms, all the arm factories at the moment, because they don't need it. But the bots will be kept busy. Over here there'll be bits and pieces where it just goes to red. That's fine. Eventually we'll just upgrade everything to red, and that will be fine. I'm just gonna actually do all that. No, let's leave that one. But I will just put this guy down and say, there you go. Let's put everything in there. Yeah, and you've got some. Yeah, see, this is split off here as well, these blues. And so what I've got is got these double blue chip factories, and there's one here, and I've put another one here. So it's probably not amazing to have both of them. But everything here should now only upgrade to red systems and blue inserters, so that would be pretty good. What we're going to do, let's go and check on the Kovarex system while that's all doing its upgrades, and then we can go back and have a look and see what we want to do with those blue chips and whether or not the upgrades have helped them. Now, we got some attacks here, but I believe it's because... Where's the attacks happening? Oh, here. What is this? Oh, this is a sustained system. Yeah, that's a sustained attack. These guys are reporting, fixing, and I guess because of those, the bugs. We got no... What do we got? We got no ammo, that's why. Geez, we need to head south and have a look at this. Okay, that's a lot of Kovarex there. What's happening here? It's because of this, isn't it? It's because of the output. I'm sure it's the output that's having issues. Yeah. Output is full. Okay, so we've got issues with the output there. So we'll have to go on and have a good look at all that. Okay, let's see. Can we use this to get down? Yes, we can. Do we need to go a bit further? Yes, we do. And let's get going all the way down now. Oop. I'll fix that up a bit later. We seem to be right here. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Man. That is some absolutely poisonous stuff. Oh dear, I forgot about that. So we seem to have stopped this. Okay, here we go. Let's jump straight in. Man, I'm going to have to run straight down there, but at least we can see some of the upgrades happening, which is pretty good. See how fast things are coming along. Hopefully things are coming along nice. You can see things moving underneath the upgrade planning. Yeah, so it's not this turn off, it is the next one. And last episode, what we did, or maybe in between, is I put a box and I was requesting 2,000 red bullets. And I requested those so that I put a requester chest in, and the reason I did that is so that in all the various storage chests, smart robotics enabled storage chests all around the base, the robots will go to all of them and get it, because from the production line nothing was going into provider chests. And so I was hoping that they would go around and grab everything out of boxes and at least help us to better use our resources. Okay, we're nearly here. Now I need to find the body. Hopefully these guys haven't got in. And I've got to be a little careful of things. Let me just grab, if I can, let me just grab this and this. Yeah. And put it in here, and then go there, goodbye, and then find my body, and then, where is my body, by the way? Must be here. Where's the body? of the person. There it is. There we go, we got everything. Okay, cool. Now let me just go to here and get rid of that. And get rid of these guys as well. And then I should be able to tab myself across. Actually, no, put these here and put these here. Yep, okay, cool. So, we should be able to kill these guys first. Oh, tab that. There we go. There we go. Okay, they're dead. Okay, now let's start to... These will be repaired and they'll be fine. Let's see what's happening here and why this has caused such a problem. Man, this really has caused some issues. Let's jump back on. Okay, I really want some... Yeah, I need to know why this has caused such a big issue. Wow, why are there all these holes here as well in the... And this is really weird. I don't know why. I think somewhere along the line, let me just put, okay, let's go into here and let me just grab this and just immediately do this. And can I grab a green insert and right along the bottom line, just put, where are they? Ooh, just grab all of those and put all of those into there. Okay, so that'll just keep filling those guys up. And if I go into map mode and just look down in map mode, I can see that they're coming. Why do they stop? I don't know why they stopped. Something happened and they stopped badly. But these guys should be starting up. Now, where is the battle happening? The battle is happening down here. The repairs are made, and it seems to be okay. I want to see where this requester chest is as well, because I did put this somewhere along here, and it was filling up. Is this it? No. And it was filling up here. What is all this stuff? Why is it like this? Man, I don't know. Okay, well, we seem to have fixed a lot of it, and also this stuff is coming up from above. Yeah, it is coming up from above. Okay, good. I might actually go home this way and we can have a look up there as well. So we'll go back this way. Did I have any? No. Yeah. I mean, do we have any? No, we don't. Yeah, it's funny. Red ammo production seems to be normal, but I just don't know why we're having such problems. Okay. Very strange. Radio. Let's go and have a look at the rest and see what these guys are doing. Oh, we got another attack. Now, where is that happening? Oh my god, again with the attacking. Oh god. And I think the problem is these guys are not being stopped. Yeah, okay, we're going to have to run across. Oh man, this is going to take ages to run down here. Okay, let's run across this way. Right, here we go. Straight across. And straight down. We might be in trouble again. Actually, it's weird because I didn't think I'd have any defensive issues, but now we have got some sort of problems. And I actually don't have that much by the way of ammunition. What are you guys all doing? Man, you guys are all repairing stuff. Okay, it looks like they've broken through and they're actually into here as well, which is interesting. I'm going to set up some defensive stuff either here, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to set up some of these guys. And I'm going to start putting in some of these guys straight away. Where are they off to? Are they all there? I'm going to see if I can actually set up now. Right. And we'll see about the repairs going on here. Okay. Okay, they'll fix everything up. We have plenty going on there. They should repair this as well. We do have plenty of ammo there now. Don't know what is happening with all this. This is all very weird. Something weird has happened. Something very strange has happened. They're repairing these, aren't they? Yeah, they are repairing these. Right, we can go. You can go. These guys can go. Yeah. You can go, and these guys can go up here. We'll start trimming off a few of these. I'm gonna keep these lasers here just for now. And we can take that off to there and just put him off as well. So that's nice. While we're there, we can take these guys off. Use the robots to get rid of these three. Yep. And that should be all pretty good. Cool. Okay. Okay, that should be okay there. We are going to have to solve the Kovarex issue now because nothing's being produced. So what we'll do is, let's do, because how full is this? It's getting pretty full. So what about if we did a second one of these? We need less in here, don't we? Do need less of these guys. I think what I could do is stop this. Oop, not that. Yeah, because that's going to put these guys on this side. Actually, I might put it on the right hand side. I might need to just do this. So if I stop that. Yeah, it could be that. So that will put no more into the system. And then what we'll do is I'm just going to see if I can pick up from this side of the belts a few. Yes. And I am then going to try as well to put another one of these guys in here. And this will mean that everything is collected from here, and it'll just put whatever. But then we need to. So let's do this. Right, there we go. That should help with the powering. Okay, so it does this. And then we want to make this opposites of each other, or just do exactly the same. So if I go here, can I do... Let me try this. If I do that, let's see how this goes. And we can do this to here, and then we can go that. That's that. Here, here, and there, and then you go like that. And we'll put those two on. The filters are good. Okay, so that will allow that to work. Now, this is starting to create, but the second one may not. So we'll see about this. What we've done is we've stopped. Let's see about this. These guys will get put in. We'll see about it him after he makes it. What's this bonus production? Why bonus production? Because of the productivity modules. Great. So we should get another 2 of those productivity modules and put them in there. And we haven't selected this guy yet, so let's do the Kovarex. Okay, so he'll do that. Now he's filling up with these guys, and then we'll see. This is where we probably have to go. We'll go slow again now because it needs to now do. If it did 41, it needs to do to kind of 82, and that's going to be interesting. Just check what's happening down below with all these attacks. We're good. Here's the chest. 1.9 thousand. Right, that chest is the one that is, yeah, he needs to be basically further down. Because look, there's not a lot happening here. If you have a look here, then these guys are catching up. We're pretty good, yeah. And then you get a big block of nothing again, which is interesting. So I don't know if we got problems at the production side of things, but I'll have to just have a bit of a look at it. What's happening here is the second Kovarex it's got 4. It's not bad, because once these guys get out, yeah, that's the thing. It's going to take all of these guys first, because he's got 5. He's stocking up for his next one. And then as he puts everything out, the bonus will then go into here. And the idea is that it just slowly spills up and then gets up to being able to take a 3rd or a 4th. Now, 4 of these, and we should not have to produce any more of these guys. So what we'll probably be able to do is stop the production coming in and stockpile there. But we should be able to stop using raw ore, and everything we've got here should keep us going for many, many revolutions. So it'll be interesting. What is happening here? Where's the fight? Where is the argument? Yeah, it's interesting. Look at that Biter Island. That's proper. If I have a look, I'm trying to see where the argument is. It's nowhere. Is it anywhere up here? No, I don't think so. Don't think we're fighting here, are we? Thought I had... I definitely had some of these, didn't I? No, I mustn't anymore. That's weird. Yeah, I definitely had some of those. Some of these radars. Okay, now let's have a look. Is he doing anything? 59%. Do we want to see? We want this to be. I think we want this to be speed modules. Yes, we do want speed modules here. Okay, let's take these guys out and put them in, and then we'll take this out. Put them in. Speed module 2. Let's put the speed module 2 in. Yep, and then in this one. And we want speed module 2. Yeah. So we need to create one more speed module 2. And I'll need to get a couple of blues. Okay, blues can only be made in machines, so I'll need to go up and get a couple of those blues, but that's alright, it's not bad. Yeah, let's just run up here and get that, then run straight back. I think that could be good, because, yeah, you're right, it would be better to get through that Kovarex process. This is all happening, it looks like it's all stalled, but it hasn't. We just got a bit of reds and a bit of yellows. What I'm going to do as well is I wouldn't mind just releasing a few more bots, and I know they're going to try and top me up, so I've got my logistics off for the moment. Just for the moment, because I don't want it to top me up. I just want the bots to go to work. And we want to grab, please, blues. Blues are here. And just grab a couple of these blues, yeah. And then make a speed module 2. That'll take quite a while to make, so let's head back down. That'll be quite nice. running across. Brilliant. Hope you're enjoying the series. We really are getting into some of this now. I do like the idea of using the upgrade tool to carefully kind of ramp up production, and I think that's kind of cool. Kovarex is interesting. It's all about overflows. It reminds me of the oil processing as well. I could put these other two down, I guess, even though they're not loaded up or assigned to do anything. Where is that extra speed module 2? It's here. Yep, good. And so these guys now, they have a speed bonus of 30%, so that should move a lot quicker, and there are two of them. And I could put beacons next to it as well and really get into it, but that is really cruising through quite nicely. Let's go ahead and queue up uranium ammo while we're there. That could be a nice one just to get done. And we'll see. It looks like these guys are waiting. He's now dropping them. Yeah, he's dropping these guys out, so we'll see where they go into. They'll probably go straight back into the same. Let's see, he's picking them up, he's swinging, he's getting everyone so far. So Kovarex enrichment number 1 is picking it all up, and that's fired off the second one. And in the meantime, we'll see whether or not we ever get into firing up the second one's got 13, so it's kind of halfway there, I guess. But I think it needs to get to 40 anyway, so that's not too bad. I will put these other two centrifuges down, because why not? And because I want to fix up this power as well. So we'll just do that, and it'll be here, and it'll be here. Probably need a bit of space in between these, but that's fine. And I want to take out that, I want to take out that, and I want to put this. Yep. And then we want this to go like this. Let's come up a bit. And you can come out there. Power. Lovely. And now we should be able to get... let's get this guy. And let's get this. And then... we do want it to be one more away, don't we? And that puts it like that. Okay, so they are now powering nicely, but these two aren't doing anything. Does work quite well. These guys are dropping out theirs again. Let's see what happens. Here they go. They're about to be put over to the correct side. This is not too bad, because everything that comes into here is pretty good, and then this guy will always filter out. So you've got one here actually. If you look here, you've got a 235. He'll get picked up, and if he gets missed there, he gets picked up here with that as well. So there's a double safety catch, and he gets put into the system. So as long as this keeps going, then we're pretty good. But eventually this will fill up. This guy's sitting at not at all full. These guys are empty, and this guy here is, this box is just over half full, so it's not too bad. We do have plenty of time to keep that all going, and that could be quite nice. Yeah, I don't know if we want these to be speed and not productivity, because really we don't want, I don't know. There you go, he picks up another one, he goes in, and now we can see we've got just 2 from the original system, and these guys are waiting to fire up, and now we're getting 1 into here and then 2 into there, so he's now up to 17. So already you can see that the second unit is sitting at 17, while this unit sits there with his 40 and then creates all the extra ones. So that's quite good. I like that. This thing is starting to spin up. And of course, here's where we'll get our other materials from eventually, from here. So I think what we'll do now is just visit. Let's go and have a little look at the next system. Yeah, let's just have a little look at where we've got. In fact, if I just go into map mode, follow up here, where's the ammo? Ammo goes to there. Is this ammo? No, ammo's here. Here's the ammo, yep. So if I have a look at ammunition, comes back into the system. It goes back into here. So ammunition is produced here. And it looks like these guys are waiting on this. And it looks like these are taking ages as well, just to fire up and make this ammunition. But it looks like we need a full line here of that. So what we'll do is we will be able to put one of them in, and let the ghost put that guy in there using the shift key, and hopefully then, and we'll put that in as well. So this will just even these guys out, and so we can get everything happening there. That could be nice. That could be very nice, because yeah, a full one of these could be lovely. And also what we can do is we can grab this and we can just upgrade these, and then just this particular one can go to red, but not the inserters. I think that could be nice as well, because it seems like it's the yellow ammo that is holding things up eventually. So it's not bad. I mean, there's a lot of orders there for the robots to take care of. If you have a look at it from this just from the start of this episode, I mean, we really are waiting on them doing a lot. So a lot of these bots are just going to have to get on with it and do their things. It does look like a lot of the furnaces have been upgraded. And those furnaces, yeah, the furnaces are really getting into it, aren't they? They really are. If you have a look here, that is a fast transport belt, so it's a red belt underneath. So I think that's all pretty good. I just want to have a very quick look now at the module systems and see if we can just get a really single-scaled module system happening. If you have a look over here, these guys making the blue, and that's fine. We've got a couple of different ones making them, which is bleeding both the lines, but I don't mind it. I think it's kind of okay. We've got the blue and the blue here, which is not really required, but that's how it is. We might fix it, we might have a look at it, but either way, we're getting lots of blues in here. And so this is, these guys are making speed modules, and we want the next one to start making, so they're going into here. If I have a look at the recipe for secondary speed modules, it is going to be 5 reds and 5 blues, and then 4 speed modules. So what we'll do is we will do this. Yep. And I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to say, right, can you please, you can have one more, you'll do this, and then you'll do this, right? And now we're going to put a purple inserter here, filtered, and we're going to say please only pick up reds. And we're going to whitelist those reds. And give him a little bit of power, and he just puts the reds onto that. Now I want the blues going over here. Alright, and this is where we want the blues splitting off into this. Yep. And I'll put let's put a just yellow inserter there. And that just goes into there. Okay. Then we want to get rid of this and basically say, right, from the regular power network, please. Can you please just do your regular powering? Good. And over here, we want these guys to be 2 different ones here. Speed module 2 is going to be what we're making. I wish they look slightly different. They just look a bit weird. I suppose you can see the 1 light blue, then the 2 light blues. Then we're going to be putting in blue, and then we need reds as well. And I'll put them here, and I'll put them here. And then let's see about... just want to fix this so it's all a bit different. Okay, let me put that guy there, 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 and there. And then the next one will be here. Here, here, and here. Hopefully I can replicate that, which will be nice. That's making that. That's making modules 2. And then that means that we'll replicate it here. So it'll be like this. Oop. Facing downwards, please. Yep. And then facing across, upwards to there. And these guys are now going to be, so that's making 2. Now making module 3s is going to be speed modules 2s plus reds and blues. So what we could do here is we could do with the reds and blues, and we could say, right, we want this to do this, and the reds and blues are now going to go here and here. And then I'm going to basically take this exact same one and just copy it there. Okay, let's see about this. So this is this, but I want to get rid of that. And here we can also just do this. Yep. Now here we want to get these guys nicely. And then we'll change these to reds. Greens. Green assembly machines shortly. And I want to get this guy going like this. And I want that to be not that, but I want it to be module 3. Yep. And then I think that could be good. And then we just grab a blue and we grab a passive provider chest of which I can take from. Yeah, so it'll be there, and that is going to be all the modules are going to be going into there. So do you have what you need? No, you're just waiting on stock. Okay, good. So this will eventually cycle up, but what I probably need to do here is have 2 here, 4 here, and 6 there. So I think that's how we're going to basically stack these guys and just see if we can increase increase that. In fact, if I do that, so it's 4, isn't it? Yeah. So basically, we want to go here, and then over here we want to do this. No, actually, we want to do this and put that there. And just before you go to do that, and we want to put that there. But can you please go down, and you please go down. Perfect. Okay, good. So that should help us to get these guys going along. Do that. Might have to fix these. I had to fix out the power as well. Now go to there, then this guy will go to here, yep, and then this guy will go to there. Okay, and that's going to go to there. So now we'll see about this. Speed modules, how many do you need? Oh yes, you're making speed module 3. So once we'll do this, ironically, we'll actually jump in with the speed modules as well. I'm actually going to zoom out here and just do upgrade tool. And I'm going to grab everything in this section is now going to be part of the reds as well. So he'll just upgrade. Yeah, nice. So now we've scheduled everything just to be on the reds as well, which is good. And if you have a look in here, I've got 1 speed module 3. And I want to pick that guy up. And I want to start to, if I can, get rid of this, get rid of that, and have that from the hotbar. From the hotbar, yep. And just do speed module 3 and productivity module 3. And I want to get this guy and put him in here. And he should be able to, yeah. Because then I can upgrade these guys to be slightly faster and they can have extra modules in them as well. So that'll be pretty good. Well, I think that's all pretty good. I think the episode's quite long, but everything seems to be going quite well. We'll check on the module factory a little bit later. I'm glad I squeezed that into the end of the episode because that was probably important to put in. have a little bit of that iced coffee there, and let's just quickly head down to Kovarex Central. And no, let's use map mode to get down to Kovarex Central and just see where we are. So it looks like we're pretty good at the moment. I can't see what's happening here, although content's 1 and 10, and over here content's 28. So number 2 is firing, 1 is pouring out. So I would suggest that 1 is about to load up in just a second. I can even see another 235 coming out down below, so that's going to be adding to the network as well. And yeah, we really are starting to get an increase in 235s. This rare uranium 235 isotope is coming into the mix and being used, which is great. So I think that's really cool. Don't forget to leave your comments, guys. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to Stitch Up as a channel. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. This has been Factorio, and this is our heavily upgraded IceWorld series. Cheers.